A journey into the crucible of Kenyan history, one which through blood, sweat and tears yielded this country. The heroes and heroines placing country before self.
When do you want independence for Kenya?
Today,
What means are you ready to adopt to achieve independence?
constitutional means.
For all intents and purposes then, Mashujaa Day honors all the heroes who fought for the freedom, independence and progress of the nation before and after 1963. And ahead of the day's celebrations, family and the country's top brass gathered at the junction of Mwai and Mboya streets to unveil the statue of Thomas Joseph Mboya, better known to many simply as Tom Mboya. The 20 million shilling brass statue is meticulously planned and thought out. It's placed over cast iron to signify Mbita Island where Mboya was buried. The birds signify the Airlift Africa project initiated by Mboya, which enabled hundreds of young Kenyans, including Barack Obama Sr., pursue advanced studies overseas. And his right hand makes a gesture as one addressing a gathering.
While we lost a father, our country suffered a much bigger loss. It lost a hero, an advocate, and a champion.
I can remember that particular midday afternoon in Kitui School. Everything seemed to have come to a standstill. That was how powerful the name Tom Joseph Mboya was, right across the Kenyan nation.
We want to say that Thomas Joseph Mboya continues to live and will continue live forever in our country.
Mboya's statue is one of the ways the government, through the Ministry of State for National Heritage and Culture, plan to honor the heroes or Mashujaa. To that effect, the Cabinet recently approved the Kenya Heroes Bill, the product of a report by a task force that guides the government on the best way to identify and honor them.
The government appreciates the need to honor Kenyans who have served our country with dedication.
The heroes will be categorized in 12 groups, including those like Tom Mboya, who had educational achievements, visionary and inspiration to the liberation struggle of the Kapenguria Six. Tom Mboya was a prominent politician during Jomo Kenyatta's time. He rose from a Nairobi City Council sanitary inspector to Minister of Economic Planning. Among the several achievements he is credited for is the Airlift project that saw 81 Kenyan students educated in the United States.
Salute the late Tom Mboya.
Meanwhile, preparations for Mashujaa Day were on at the Nyayo National Stadium, where once again President Kibaki will lead Kenyans in celebrating the men and women who have made an indelible mark in our nation and remain the torchbearers of hope and the ink in the pen that writes Kenya's glory. Willis Raburu, Citizen Live at 9.